Hello everyone. In this video, we will learn how to find epsilon closure of each state for an epsilon NFA. Before we start with the procedure, let's see what is epsilon closure. As we all know, epsilon NFA is an abstract machine that can transit from one state to another without processing any input symbol. Epsilon closure is a set of all such states that can be reached without processing any input symbol from a state of epsilon NFA. So, to find the epsilon closure, let us see what is the procedure. So, there are two steps in finding epsilon closure. Step 1, where we add the same state to its epsilon closure, and in step 2, we find the other reachable states without processing any input and we add it to the epsilon closure. Let us see this with few examples. This is the first example that I have taken. Find the epsilon closure of all states for the given epsilon NFA. So, as you can see, there are three states, Q0 being initial and Q2 the final. There are two epsilon transitions between Q0 and Q1, Q1 and Q2. So, let us find the epsilon closure for this epsilon NFA. To start with, I will start with Q0. So, we write epsilon closure of Q0 equal to. So, I have told you about the two steps already. So, what is the first step? The first step is we add the same state to its epsilon closure first. So, Q0 will be the first element in the set and then we find the other reachable states. So, from Q0 without processing any input, we can reach Q1 and Q2 because epsilon represents that there are no inputs. So, from Q0 we can reach Q1 and also Q2. So, we add Q1 and Q2 to the epsilon closure of Q0. Next, to find the epsilon closure of Q1. So, to find the epsilon closure of Q1, first we add Q1 itself to this set and then we see forward which is the other state or states that can be reached without processing any input, or we identify the epsilon transitions. So, there is only one epsilon transition to Q2. So, we add that to the set. Next, we find the epsilon closure of Q2. So, first step we add Q2 itself and then we look for the other transitions. As you can see, there are no more forward transitions from Q2. We can close this set here. So, this is what we have found as the epsilon closure for each states of the given epsilon NFA. Now, let us see another example. This is the other example. Same question, find the epsilon closure of all the states for the given epsilon NFA. So, let us do it. So, for this epsilon NFA, we have to find the epsilon closure. So, we find the epsilon closure of Q0, we find the epsilon closure of Q1, we find the epsilon closure of Q2, we find the epsilon closure of Q3. Okay. As discussed before, for the epsilon closure of Q0, first we write Q0 and then we look for the other states. So, if we look at this transition diagram, from Q0 with epsilon transition, the machine can move to Q1. So, we add Q1 to epsilon closure and from Q1 it can go to Q2 and also it can go to Q3 with epsilon transitions. That means from Q0 we can reach Q1, Q2 and also Q3 without any input symbol. So, we add Q2 and Q3 to this set. Next, let us write the epsilon closure for Q1. So, for Q1, first we add Q1 itself and then we find the other states. So, epsilon transition is available for Q2 and Q3. So, we add Q2 and Q3 to this set. Next, we have Q2. So, for Q2, first we will add Q2 and look for the other forward transitions. As you can see, there are no more forward transitions. We can close this set here. Next, for Q3, first we add Q3 and then we look for the other transitions which is not available. So, we can close this set here. So, this is how we find the epsilon closure for each state of the given epsilon NFA. So, if you have any questions, please post it in the comment section, and thank you for watching.